What's up, YouTube? Hudsonfan15 back with 2000 Tim Hudson's. I've got the 2000 Bowman base. You notice a lot of the base, I may like sleeve one or two, I may top load one or two of them, but a lot of them are just sleeve, just for the sheer amount of room that it was taking up in these boxes. I'd be onto so many more boxes if I didn't do that. So, a couple of the Bowman retros from 2000. Still showing him in that 52 call-up jersey. A couple Bowman Chrome base. Got the Bowman Chrome refractors with the gold signatures. And then one of the retro refractors. Bowman's Best. And then at the time, one of my favorite sets of that era, Fleer EX 2000. Shout out to Ricky Russo, who recently did a box of the 99 2000 basketball and pulled a monster Kobe card. If you have not seen that video, please go watch it. I believe it has the word Unreal in the title, and I didn't know stuff from that era was that expensive, but holy crap, it is. We've got 5 of the GFX Generation EX, or GEX, or Generation EX inserts. And then 2 of the Genuine Coverage. These are game-worn pant cards. So, that is about as close to the action as I feel comfortable getting. 4 of the Fleer Focus base cards, a green parallel 137/300, and then a Fleer Focus auto on card. You'll notice he likes some on card. The signature is a lot more dynamic on those. Mystique. Few of those. Tradition. I don't know if any of these are the glossies. I'm not gonna spend time pulling them out and feeling them to figure it out. And then the Fresh Ink. Why did I think these were numbered? Well, some of the ones from this era are numbered. So close. It's the Ultra Fresh Inks that are numbered. That's right. Okay, so this is the Fleer Ultra Base from 2000. Probably can knock some of those top loaders out. And these are the ones that are hand numbered on the back to 1000. By my rough math, 7 of those. The World Premiere die cut insert. Handful of those. 2000 Just, numbered 88 of 100, Just Dominant. Very dark card on card auto. 2000 Pacific. Base card parallel out of 199. Diamond Leaders with Matt Stairs and Jason Giambi. And then on to some Aurora 2000. Few to base. A couple of the unnumbered pinstriped parallels. 2000 Pacific Crown Collection base. So it was around this time I just decided to start collecting him. And my father and I went to a show. It was a mall show, and I sat there for a long time and sorted through boxes of guy who'd just broken. It's obvious he was just binge breaking, and pulled out everything Tim Hudson I could find. So got the regular Crown Royal base, and a lot of it was Fleer and Pacific products. Premier Date to 121 base, and a blue to 75. And there were a few that were favorites for me at the time. This Invincible card, and then with the purple parallel out of 299. And you can tell I just went nuts with this Aces card. That many of them. Just didn't care. Every single one I could find, I was pulling them out of the boxes. So, stacks and stacks and stacks of them. And then there's a parallel to 399. I got two of those. So probably one of my favorite cards that are non-autographed jersey, really just design aesthetic-wise. Pacific Omega Full Count. Paramount base. These are sort of like coppers. That's a red. That's green. And that's a hollow gold out of 199. We got, let's see, grab the rest of them from that row. Prism, Pacific Prism from that year. So we've got these are more like the sparkly dot with sort of like lines going around the border. I don't know, maybe these are the bases. They look like there's like waves. I just guessed that because I got more of those. Teardrops. I don't even know what to call these. These look like fans, like silver fans in the background, but 87 out of 160. Keep track of some of the screwball numbering here with some of these Pacific sets too over the years. And then here's another one that I'm not sure is 100% legit. Again, said to be part of the Pacific bankruptcy auction, could be a fake made from somewhere, I don't know. But printing plate from that set. Pacific Private Stock Silver border base card out of 199. And their years are all over the place too. It'll say like 1999 on the back of the card and then 2000 on the front. So Pacific was a hot mess back in the day. Pacific Private Stock Minis. A few of those. Vanguard base. Handful of those. And then the printing plate for the back of the card from Pacific Vanguard. So again, don't know if those plates are legit or not, but I was at the time where I wasn't paying too much for his stuff, so it wouldn't exactly break my heart if I found out that they were not in fact legit, but still be mildly disappointing. Skybox. Again, and I was not in that era where I was chasing all the parallels for these, so I know there's like rubies or purple versions or whatever else. If I come across them, that's fine. If not, whatever. I'm not Jeff. I don't go for one of every single card ever made of his. That's just not how I collect. 6 of these autographics. And then the 50 of 50 on-card purple parallel auto. Skybox Dominion. The New Era insert, which I got one of the base and then all of these inserts. Again, this is something that I'm sure that there are parallels and whatnot out there of, but I just haven't cared to chase them. Skybox Metal base. Stack those. And then the green parallel, or the emerald parallel. And just in case you missed the subtle difference between the two, they were good enough to put a little E on the back next to the number there, which some of these new parallels nowadays, and I'm talking to you, Topps High Tech, please do a better job of figuring out which parallels are which. Bothers me to no end. So I'm glad Huddy's not in that product, because I don't know that I could stand to chase all the different parallels and not knowing the scarcities and whatnot. SP Authentic base, stack of those, and then the SP Limited half and half with the red parallel 4 of 100. Now the true 2000 SPX Huddy Rookie is the Young Star autograph. So this is the parallel, not autographed. The Radiance parallel 16 of 100. And then all of these out of 1500 on card second year autographs. And then again, we'll see some more of those later. Oh boy, I did not realize I had so many of those. Okay. And this was, oh, that's right. This was the first ever Hudson card I purchased. Well, I bought a pack and got it in the pack, and then that was kind of what started this. 2000 Topps base. So the original first is somewhere in here, and I wouldn't know one from the other. This is the limited edition. I don't know if that's a factory set or an employee issue, what that is. Topps Chrome. Finest. The Gallery. And then we've got the gold label, and then this is another one that you got on the back. These are all the Class 2s. Class 3s. And this is a Class 1 gold die-cut parallel, 7 of 100. Again, didn't realize they didn't have a Class 1. Not going to go run out and pay postage to get one. Topps HD. Topps Home Team Advantage parallel. Opening Day. Stadium Club. Do not believe any of these are parallels. Stadium Club Chrome. Stadium Club Chrome Refractor. And then here we go again with some parallels. Topps Stars. And then the blues out of 299. Upper Deck Major League Debut stamped base. Batch those. Alright. 2000 Black Diamond. Love these sets. Love the Black Diamond sets. Stack those. And then one of the golds to 1000. Gold Reserve base. Holographics base. I know, thrilling, right? UD Ionics base. Got those. That is all still 2000. So we're going to go for another grab after this. Upper Deck Century Legends base. Great looking card. and one of the 2000 issues actually showing him in the 15 jersey. Upper Deck MVP, good low-end break at the time. That's the base. Silver signature. Upper Deck MVP, Pro Sign, got 4 of the regulars. And then somebody had a PSA, I want to say it was 10, gold auto, back in the day that I got into a fight with my father about bidding on because the guy had a few negatives, and it went for stupid money, and he didn't think I should have bid as much as I did, but I did, and I still didn't win it. But I did end up getting one eventually, as you can see, 12 of 25. Ovation. These are all base. It's with that raised surface to it, too, that's supposed to mirror the stitches on the ball. And then as the standing ovation parallel, 6 of 50, with a very subtle serial number right there. And then pros and prospects, base. And let's see, that's going to be the end of it right there. Ultimate Victory, base. And then the regular Victory base. So, that is 2000 for you. In a nutshell, not the most thrilling stretch of the PC by anyone's imagination, but still a necessary framework. And at the time, it wasn't all patches and one-of-ones and everything else that were out there, so that's why they don't exist in the PC. So, on to 2001. Alright, YouTube. Peace.